All right, team, welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. Today, I'm really excited to dive into some cutting-edge stuff. I've been poring over the latest research on digital trends, and honestly, it's fascinating. I've even leveraged some advanced AI, yeah, you heard that right, to break down the core insights. This way, we can get straight to the actionable strategy. So without further ado, let's jump in.
Welcome back to TNT Digital Mindset. We've analyzed the latest data on selling high-tech services to local businesses, all to help you sharpen your strategic thinking. We're going to tackle a massive question today. Why is it so ridiculously hard to sell AI and automation to the small businesses that need it the most? And more importantly, what's the actual blueprint to get it done? Let's dive in. If you've ever tried to sell these services, you know this feeling deep in your bones. You see exactly how much it could help the client, you know it'll help them grow, but the second you say AI, you can just see their eyes glaze over, and they get scared and run for the hills. This quote just captures that dilemma perfectly. So the real question is, how do we get them to eat their vegetables? Well, first, we've got to be crystal clear on what we're actually serving up. Before we go any further, let's just clarify the menu a little bit. On one side, you have automation. That's super simple, it's rule-based. When a call gets missed, send a text. If X happens, you do Y. Easy. AI, though. AI is different. It's not just following a rule, it's making a decision. It's more like, hey, given all these different customer details, help me figure out which leads I should call first. You see the difference? One is a command, the other is a consultation. And knowing that difference is absolutely crucial for selling these services. Okay, so let's look at some of the most popular AI and automation tools out there. But here's the secret. The real key, you have to think of these as a high-value upgrade menu, not the main course. You only bring this out after you've already built a solid foundation of trust. And once you've done that, these 5 services are some of the easiest to sell. First up, AI chatbots. This is a fantastic foot in the door. It's so simple. You just take all the business's frequently asked questions, you load them into the chatbot, and boom, it sits on their website, ready to give instant answers 24/7. It saves the owner a ton of time and gives customers exactly what they want without having to dig through the whole site. It's just a simple, high-impact win for everybody. Next up, AI booking assistants. Just imagine an axe-throwing company, right? The owner is a new mom. She can't be on the phone all day, but she definitely can't afford a full-time receptionist either. Well, an AI assistant can handle all of it. Checking for open lanes, figuring out party sizes, scheduling, all of it, right through the website. You're not just selling a tool here, you're literally giving that business owner their time back. That's huge. Oh, this one is pure gold, and it is so simple. It's not even complex AI, it's just a smart automation. Someone calls, the owner's busy, they can't pick up. Immediately, an automatic text zips out saying, hey, sorry I missed your call, how can I help? And the most important part, you just saved a lead that would have been completely lost otherwise. A lot of customers would rather text anyway. Next is this really cool custom automation that we call the nudger. Okay, picture a dog groomer. A client brings in their dog, let's call him Fluffy, every 6 weeks, like clockwork. You log the visit. The system then automatically figures out when that 6-week mark is coming up and sends out a super friendly email, hey, it's about that time for Fluffy's next grooming. This drives repeat business and builds loyalty, all running on autopilot in the background. And finally, you have the really advanced stuff, predictive lead scoring. This is where AI analyzes all the incoming leads and tells the sales team, hey, these are the hot ones. These are the people most likely to buy, so focus on them. It's incredibly powerful, but our analysis shows this is basically impossible to sell to a brand new client. It just requires a really deep level of trust and integration. So, okay, we have this amazing menu of services that provide really obvious value. So why is it still like trying to get a kid to eat broccoli? Why is there so much resistance? This question, this gets right to the heart of the strategic problem that so many agencies and freelancers are banging their heads against. And here's the answer, perfectly captured in another great analogy. A lot of these business owners, they feel like they're already set up. They'll tell you, oh yeah, I've already got a website. But listen, there is a world of difference between having the right thing and doing the right thing. Owning a treadmill doesn't make you fit. You actually have to get on it and run. For most of them, their website is just a digital clothing rack. And this, right here, this is the core issue. The problem isn't that they don't want AI, it's that most local businesses are doing almost nothing with their marketing. They have no foundation, no system. Their website is a ghost town, their Google profile is a mess, and they're not using email at all. You just can't install a turbocharger on an engine that doesn't even exist. Which brings us to the solution. Instead of trying to sell them fancy AI tools, you need to sell them the engine itself. Our TNT Digital Mindset analysis shows that the key is to offer a complete foundational system. We call it the 4 pillars of local marketing. This is your core offer. It's non-negotiable. These are the 4 things that every single local business has to have working together. 1. A radically optimized Google business profile so they actually show up in local search. 2. A website that mirrors that information and actually converts visitors. 3. A professional Facebook page that looks legit when people check for referrals. And 4. Consistent email marketing to nurture leads and bring back old customers. This system has to be in place first, period. So, how do you actually sell this? You don't just walk in and pitch this huge system. No. Here's the sales blueprint that our TNT Digital Mindset research has found to be incredibly effective. It's a 3-step process that builds trust and gently leads the client to the right solution for them. It all starts with what we call a small favor. You provide a little piece of value that's useful to them, even if they never hire you. This builds rapport, it shows you know your stuff. Once you have that trust, then you introduce the core offer, the complete 4-pillar system. And only after that system is up, running, and getting them results, do you come back and introduce the AI services as an upgrade. You finally earned the right to sell them the fancy stuff. So this is the final thought, the one big takeaway I want to leave you with. This is the strategic shift you have to make. Stop trying to sell individual tools and gadgets. Local businesses do not need another tool. What they need is a proven turnkey system that just works. So the question is, are you showing up as an order taker asking what they want? Or are you showing up as a strategist with a system that you know will get them results? If you want to master the digital economy, make sure to subscribe to TNT Digital Mindset. Thanks for listening.